Hello, my name is Jessica Ryan, and I'll be talking about the Yanomami Tribe. The Yanomami, also known as Yanomamo or Yanomama, is a community tribe living in the Amazon rainforest. They live relatively isolated and are one of the largest tribes in South America. Yanomami are spiritual people and have a reputation of deep connection with the rainforest. The members of the tribe are easily distinguished by the red breech clout they wear around their waist. They live between the north part of Brazil and the south part of Venezuela. They lived in the rivers, upland, inside of the rainforest, which are sustainable for their homes. All sources are dependent on the rainforest. That includes medicine, food, shelter, and their spiritual practices. The Amazon is known to be one of the world's most challenging ecosystems to live in. It is a dense tropical rainforest with extremely high biodiversity. It has tropical temperatures and year-round heavy rainfall. Resources for survival are all found in plants and the wildlife. To survive living in the rainforest, it is necessary to know how to find and make medicine, food, and how to use the materials to build shelter. The population in tribe communities is about 35,000 to 40,000 tribe members. They are separated into hundreds of small villages, and each village has about 50 to 400 individuals. Communities share ceremonies, arranged marriages, and trade with one another. Their traditional food and diet includes palm grub, termites, caterpillars, and their staple crops are cassava, plantains, sweet potato, corn, sugar cane, and tobacco. They forage for fruits, nuts, wild honey, mushrooms, palm fruits, edible roots, and insects. For game, they hunt deer, monkeys, wild pigs, armadillos, birds, and tapirs. For hunting and fishing, men do all of that work. They go on multi-day fishing and hunting excursions. They hunt for a variety of fish, mollusks, freshwater crustaceans, and their fishing techniques includes nets, traps, and bow fishing. The meat is used for food. Bones and teeth are used for ornaments. Their feathers that they collect from birds are used for ceremonial decor. Their primary hunting weapons for bows are made out of rainforest wood and arrows. Different arrows are designed for different targets. Broad tips are for large animals, and sharper points are for birds. It takes years for hunters to master making and using these tools. Some Yanomami tribes hunt with dogs. They're more useful in dense vegetation where visibility is limited. A skilled hunter is expected to identify animals from sounds, tracks, and droppings. Excursions for fishing and hunting can take hunters very far into the forest and even farther from their tribes. For gardening, the slash and burn technique is used. When hunting is not as successful, gathering becomes the source of diversified diet for the tribe. Small areas of the rainforest are cleared out for the Yanomami to set up gardens. The heavy rainforest rain wash away nutrients from the soil. As a result, the Yanomami adapted and created farming system that works with these conditions. The men use their stone or metal machetes and axes to clear vegetation. Eventually, the vegetation dries out and is burned, which creates nutrients for the soil. The burning also helps clear out pests and open space to start planting. Some plots are useful for only a few years, and a new plot is created after the soil loses fertility. The abandoned old gardens are returned into the forest. The Yanomami live in shabonos, or also chaponos, which are large communal structures. They're made out of vine, wood, palm leaves. They all share one roof per village, and the outer edge of the structure is occupied by the families. The center area of the shabono is used for meetings, ceremonies, and communal service. Cooperation is encouraged while structural design protects from the weather. Clothing and body decorations rely on being breathable since the climate is very hot and humid. Annatto seeds are used for the red body paint. The bright red breech clout is also colored with the annatto seeds. Ceremonies call for the use of beads, feathers, and plant fibers. Decorations on the body depends on the status, identity, and cultural traditions. Yanomami have distinct piercings made with feathers, small sticks, or plant fibers. Piercings can represent age, maturity, identity, and social role in the community. The family structures depend a lot on cooperation, extended family, and communal living. Family generations live near one another. Children are taken care of by the entire community, also known as child rearing. Kinship is relied upon during illness, food shortages, or conflict. There's no formal chief, and respect from the members guides the influence someone has. Usually, men become leaders. Building respect is based on knowledge, experience, hunting ability, generosity, public speaking, and able to restore harmony within the conflicts. There are arranged marriages, and usually it's cross cousin marriages. Community values the children, and survival skills are learned from young children by observing the adults. The men focus on hunting protein, while women provide plant food supply. The resources are all shared within the generations. Men clear the grounds for gardening, and women sometimes fish, but mostly maintain the gardens, forage, process cassava into flour, and harvest. For language and communication, there is no written language. Communication is passed down verbally through songs, stories, traditions, and teachings. Understanding the rainforest is key to survival, so verbal teaching knowledge is necessary to be passed down. The four most popular varieties of languages spoken is Yanomamam, Ninamam, Yanomamo, and Sonoma. Communal living allows for information to be spread quickly. Decisions are made collectively, and the younger generations are taught by the elders. They believe that there are powerful spirits that live in the forest. During ceremonies, shamans are expected to communicate with spirits. Deep relationships with nature are guided by spiritual beliefs. They believe that there is a balance between spiritual and physical world, and it is the main focus of their rituals. Shamans diagnose illnesses, protect communities from dark forces, and they believe that illnesses are caused by spiritual attacks from enemies, loss of spiritual balance, harmful spirits are targeting the person, or there is some disturbance in the spiritual world. Generations pass down knowledge of herbal remedies. Natural medicines are found within the biodiversity of the rainforest. Shamans are contacted for their healing and sacred plants. They use those plants to treat skin conditions, infections, fevers, stomach problems, wounds, pains, and respiratory illnesses. They use roots, leaves, seeds, tree bark, sap, and resin. Medicine and spiritual ceremonies are held for the healing process. Young koana are barks and seeds of special rainforest plants grounded into a fine powder. Long tubes are used to blow the powder into the nostrils. Shamans also often use hallucinogenic plants for rituals. Shaman's state of consciousness is altered and they are able to contact the Shapiripe spirits. After contact, shaman is able to diagnose illness and perform healing ritual. The Shapiripe is a forest spirit and is considered the main spirit contacted by the shaman. They are believed to inhabit rivers, plants, animals, mountains, and etc. They help heal sicknesses and protect the forest. Boo. Body art and ornamentation reflects spirits, animals, and things from the rainforest. Dances are ceremonial, rituals contain chanting and singing, and the annatto seeds are used for red dye, charcoal make black dye, and plants and minerals make the yellow and orange dye. Headdresses, armbands, and neck ornaments and ear decorations are used. Feathers are from colorful birds such as parrots, macaws, and toucans. Songs are used for healing practices, celebrations, rituals, and funerals. Yanomami believe a funeral ritual is necessary in order for the person's soul to reach peace. For their burial and funeral rituals, deceased are cremated. During the ceremonies, ashes that were preserved after cremation are mixed with the plantain soup or banana paste and consumed by the family members. Consuming ashes of loved ones is believed to keep the person alive within the community. The community believes in having strong ties with the spiritual world. If ashes are not consumed, the soul is believed to be left wandering alone and suffering. Consuming the ashes of loved ones is an act of profound love, mourning, and remembrance. Grief is a process with the entire family and community. They literally take the person back into themselves so their spirit remains part of the living world. This is considered a sacred rite of passage. The biggest challenges facing the Yanomami is deforestation, outside contact, and illegal gold mining. Deforestation is reducing biodiversity, it kills their medicinal plants, and there's a decline in animal population, and the rainfall pattern is also affected. Outside contact introduces diseases like influenza, measles, tuberculosis, malaria, and COVID 19. Illegal gold mining causes deforestation, soil erosion, habitat destruction, and the loss of the wildlife population. The rainforest habitat is at risk. Gold mining causes destruction of the environment. Mercury pollutes the rivers, enters the food chain, and causes neurological and developmental health problems. As forest disappears, hunting renders less meat, protein, and food sources decline. Outside contact exposes younger generation to modern life, straining traditional Yanomami lifestyle. It is important to protect these indigenous communities. They have generation traditional and ecological knowledge. Many of the organizations put effort into resisting against environmental destruction. Protecting indigenous lands help preserve the Yanomami culture and the Amazon ecosystem. Thank you.